Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Amy Darley if you're new here, and I'm going to be doing an extreme clean with me today. I had a ton of cleaning to do, so I'm just going to take you guys along with me as I get this stuff checked off of my to-do list. Now you're going to see throughout the video that this video was actually filmed over several days, and I'm just starting upstairs this week in the kids' bedrooms, and I'm going to go ahead and wash their bedding first and dust down their rooms and clean their windows and all of that.
We collide, we break down, caving in to our doubts, faces filled with sadness.
Now really quickly, I wanted to just say a huge thank you to everyone that is subscribed to my channel and coming back and hanging out with me for another video. If you are not already subscribed and you're new here, then welcome. My name is Amy Darley, and I am a stay-at-home mom of 2 kids, Kason, who will be 9 next month, and then Gracie June, who will be 7 in July. And I do lots of different videos on my channel, from home decor, organizing, cleaning, all of that kind of stuff. And I forgot to mention I have an amazing husband named Chance as well, and a dog named Cooper, and we live in the Savannah, Georgia area, and we're just so glad that you're here to hang out with us today. And I hope that you'll subscribe while you're here if you like these types of videos. And then we also have a family channel that we started. It's called Team Darley, and I'll just have a link to that channel down in the description box in case you want to hang out with us even more. We do lots of different day in the life, favorites, all kinds of lifestyle related content over there too. So I'd love to have you in both places and hopefully get to know you guys better too. So let me know if you are new. Say hey in the comments, where you're from, and maybe something about yourself.
Promises to deep cuts. Let our fears hold.
So at this point, I've mostly cleaned Gracie June's bedroom, but I do end up going back in there and cleaning the windows as well. And I just threw Kason's bedding into the washing machine, and then you won't see me end up putting those back on the bed because it was nighttime by the time that I had them out of the dryer and on his bed, and I forgot to film that part. But I am giving his room a wipe down and just kind of dusting in here, and then I'm going to clean his windows.
Said the things we promised not to say, then we break.
Now, Chance and I have made a little list of, I say a little list, but I feel like it's getting longer and longer, a list of all the places in our house that we need to clean and organize. And it's so funny because I feel like we are constantly going back to the same places. There are a few places that we have never touched, but things like the kitchen drawers or the bathroom, which we just did the bathroom. But I have a lot of areas in the kitchen that I want to reorganize, and then we want to do our garage. So I know that a lot of you have said you've been waiting on the garage cleaning and organizing video, and I promise that's going to come, but we ended up having to go out there and kind of look at the space, figure out what we needed to make it work better, because we haven't bought any kind of organization stuff for our garage in a really, really long time. So I did find a few pieces that I want to get off of Home Depot. I'm waiting on those things to come in so we can work on that video. We want to clean and organize our playroom, get rid of a bunch of stuff in there. And we're also redoing our back porch at this moment. And then also, I still have not done the closet in our guest bedroom / office. I said that a long time ago that I was going to make it like a linen closet, so I want to do that room as well. So we have just a ton of projects on the list, and so I'm going to try to start tackling some of those these next few months. So be on the lookout for all of those videos. I want to make sure to give you guys content that you can actually take and use and maybe motivate you to get some spaces cleaned out and organized in your own home, but also give you some products or some affordable ways to organize. So hopefully that's going to be helpful, and y'all let me know if there's anything specific that you're wanting to see organized, because I have thought about doing some other spaces in other friends' homes. I did a Dollar Tree pantry organization video in one of my friends' homes not too long ago, and everybody seemed to really like that. So y'all let me know if there's a space that you want to see, and if I can't organize it in my own home because it wouldn't be a good video, or it's a space that's already organized, then I can definitely try to do it in a friend's house. Now the last thing that I'm going to do upstairs for today is vacuum the kids' rooms in the hallway. I did not touch the playroom because it was a complete disaster, and you're going to see that at the end of the video. But that is definitely going to be something that we're going to be working on decluttering and organizing soon. So I figured I would just make that a whole video on its own because it's such a big project. So now it is the next day, and I'm just going through Gracie June's bookshelf, and I'm going to actually declutter and organize these because we had way too many books. I was actually a teacher for 9.5 years, so we have a bazillion books, and a lot of these books that I'm going to end up getting rid of are actually too low for Gracie June. They might be some from when she was a toddler or beginning phonics, things like that. So I wanted to just make sure we organized everything and got rid of the things that we were no longer using. Now all of our books are in really good condition, and so I decided that I was going to take some of them and actually sell them on the Mercari app, which I will be going through Kaysen's books and decluttering those too. I didn't get to that in this video, but I will be decluttering those and putting the ones that we no longer will keep from him on the Mercari app too. And then of course, as we go through all the other spaces in our house and declutter, I'll be adding even more on there to sell. So if you have never heard of Mercari, it's actually an online marketplace where you can buy and you can sell new or like new items. And Mercari is not just for selling clothes, obviously, if I'm about to post my books on there, but they have all different types of things that you can sell on there. Basically, their motto is if you can ship it, you can sell it. So last week I actually posted a bunch of dresses of Gracie June's onto the Mercari app, and they all sold except for 2 within just a few days. So I ended up making over $150 just by listing some dresses that we were no longer using that were too small for Gracie June. So there are only 2 left on there, and now I need to put all of these books on there that I'm going through. But I was just so surprised at how easy it was to take a picture, list your item, and then once that item sold, Mercari just sent the shipping label to me. I printed off the shipping label, packaged it myself, and then scheduled USPS to come pick it up. And I didn't ever have to get around anybody, so it was perfect during this time of social distancing. I feel like Mercari is such an easy way for you to make some extra cash right now, especially since we're all at home and a lot of us are decluttering and getting rid of things that we're no longer using anyways. So if you are interested in listing and selling some of your things on Mercari, or even buying some things that people are getting rid of, I actually have a link in my description box that will take you straight to Mercari so you can get all set up and start making some extra cash. And thank you so much to Mercari for partnering with me on today's video.
Would you call me on my sins? You think that you're under my skin. I just wanna wake up in my bed alone. Oh no, I don't wanna be tucked in someone else's arms. I will close my door cause I need my time. Wanna speak so loud even though I hide. Like I'm hypnotized, can't get out of here. You don't know me, I just need my time.
Now these are all the books that we're going to be posting on the Mercari app, and I'm so sad because it just means that my babies are growing up and they're not going to get to use these little books anymore, but I'm so glad that someone else will get to use them. I still need to go through all of Kaysen's and list all of his books. I know that he's going to have a lot of those boy chapter books and things like that to list, so I definitely can't wait to go through there, and also the playroom, and list some more of their stuff. Alright, so I organized the bookshelves, and I'll just kind of share how I organized them. So I started with a lot of like the sets. So we have a bunch of Dr. Seuss books, then we have a ton of Pete the Cat books, and then we have, that's still Pete the Cat. And then there was a set of these Disney Frozen books that we got. And then it goes into, we have a few Pout Pout Fish books, which are super cute. And then Peppa Pig and Froggy books. And then down here, I have a ton of different like activity books. So she has coloring books, these books that have puzzles in them, I Spy books. And then the rest of these are like seasonal books. So we have some Christmas, we have some Halloween, Easter, Valentine's Day, all that stuff is down there. And then these two bottom shelves are all books that we like to read together that maybe Gracie June can't necessarily read on her own yet. And so we read those together. And then up here we have all of our phonics books. So these are all books that Gracie June should be able to read by herself or have like phonics rules or something that we can practice together. And then we have a bunch of like children's Bibles and things like that. Now this middle shelf is empty, but I still have to go through Kaysen's. I don't think I'm going to do that today, but I need to go through all of Kaysen's books and probably pass some over to her. And then I'm also going to add some of his books that I definitely know she won't be interested in to the stuff that I'm going to list on Mercari. Alright, so now we're moving into the next day of cleaning, and we are going to tackle the downstairs. And as you can see, we have been home a lot like everybody else, and so I just feel like my house is constantly going from mess to spotless to mess in about 5 minutes apart. I don't know if you guys are like that too, but our house can get so messy so fast with all of us home all the time. So we are just going to tackle this downstairs. We're going to tidy up, we're going to clean and do all the things, and I have my Diet Dr. Pepper to help me get a little bit of motivation, a little bit of energy to get through all of this.
Now every day, every night, every moment with you, I'm walking on air, and every day, every way, I feel I can't lose.
Now everyone is always asking what this little tool is that I'm using on my bed, and it's just called a Hurricane Fur Wizard, and it's just basically that. It gets all the lint, the hair, everything off of your upholstery or fabric or whatever. So this is just the easiest way for me to get all of the dog hair off of our bed, and we have been using it for several years now. Alright, now I had a little bit of laundry that needed to be put up. It was actually already folded. Chance folded it the night before, which, by the way, if you did not see our nighttime routine, I posted that video last week, and I teamed up with my friend Micah Stauffer, and we are actually doing a $500 cash giveaway for that video. So if you want to go enter that cash giveaway, then you can go to my nighttime routine and just follow the directions. The directions are there in the description box of that video too. But we are super excited to be able to help a family out during this time. I know it's hard for a lot of people. So we wanted to do a bigger giveaway and just say thank you to our subscribers and for all of your support. So now I'm going to do a quick vacuum in here, and you saw me use this vacuum earlier, but it is the Shark Uplight vacuum, and it is amazing. I got it several months ago, and I have just been in love with it. I really don't think we've ever had a vacuum that was this great. I had a big, huge, bulky Dyson a long time ago that was really, really good, but it was a pain to carry up and down the stairs. And then after that, I got the Dyson V7, which is a cordless vacuum, and it just doesn't have nearly as much power. And when the battery started messing up on that, I started looking into a new vacuum and found this one, read all the reviews about it, watched lots of videos on it, and decided this is the one that I wanted because it actually has some sort of technology in it to where it doesn't have the hair can't get all tangled up in the bottom, which is so stinging cool. And as you can see, all I vacuumed was this room, and that's how full my canister got. But I just love that vacuum, and I'm seriously so happy with it. Alright, and now I'm tackling this mess in here, and as you can see, I took the basket and put a bunch of the toys in the basket. And later on in the video, I'm going to end up taking that upstairs to the playroom so that the kids can put all of their toys up. It's mostly Gracie June's, and then a few things in there were Kaysen's, like his baseball hats and things like that. But now I'm just tidying up the kitchen first, and then I'm going to wipe down the stove and the countertops. Alright, so all of my spring decor has been up for so long, and I'm finally just realizing I need to probably put that stuff up. So I decided to go ahead and take the little bunny off of our breakfast table, and I'm going to put him with our spring decor, and I just put some little flowers here for right now. Are you guys decorating for summer? I would love to know. I was thinking about doing a summer clean and decorate with me style video, and I did one last year, and everybody seemed to really like seeing that type of video, even though I feel like for summer I basically just go to neutral decor that you can use year round. So y'all let me know if that's a video that you guys would be interested in seeing. Alright, so now that I have put all the dishes in the dishwasher, I'm going to hand wash the ones that need to be hand washed. And I wanted to point out that I got a new drying mat because our old ones, we still use them. We still have them in the drawer in case we're washing this one. But Chance wanted something that was a lot bigger, which I agree, because when we're washing pots and pans, we have to completely dry them off and put them up right away because there's not enough space on the drying mat. But we got this one off of Amazon, and it's a little bit bigger, and we absolutely love it, and it just makes it easier for us to let things just dry there on the countertop, and then we can put them up after they have fully air dried. But I'll leave a link to that one down in the description box in case you're interested in a bigger cloth type drying rack. Alright, now I'm going to wipe down our stovetop first because it had a lot of stuff on there from where we cooked for breakfast. And I just use the Jaws kitchen cleaner, spray it down, and then I take a small wet sponge and just scrub the stuff off. I found that if I use a wet sponge, it seems to come off a lot easier. And then I'm just taking a microfiber cloth and drying all of that up, and it works really, really good. After I clean my stove, I'm going to go ahead and use the same Jaws kitchen counter cleaner and clean off all of my counters. And that's what I love about the Jaws stuff is I can use this Jaws kitchen cleaner on literally everything in my kitchen.
We could never run out of time, sipping strawberry lime. You know I want to share it with you. Macy's going boom, boom. If you're looking for some crazy, I'll tell you everybody's standing in up in here. Got that DJ playing music, everybody.
Okay, now to clean my sink out, I'm going to use Barkeeper's Friend. A lot of you recommended this to me a few weeks in one of my videos because a lot of you always ask me, how do you keep your sink so clean? And usually I just use the baking soda cream cleanser, but I did notice that in the corners of my sink, I have to scrub really, really hard. I have to use a ton of the cleanser to get it off. And so you guys all told me that a lot of you use the Barkeeper's Friend. So I wanted to try it. I ordered some off of Amazon since I just didn't feel like looking for any in the store. And so I ordered it off of Amazon. It came really quickly, and then I have to say I was super impressed. I feel like this stuff works so good. I don't have to do a ton of scrubbing, and a lot of you said that you can also use it on your pots and pans, which I will have to try that soon too.
Water slide.
I think about all the years I made up, and I think I'm running out of time. Don't wanna
And now we're moving on to the living room. I have another load of laundry because laundry is never ending. And so I'm going to take those into the bedroom, and Chance and I will get to fold those later tonight. And here is a little appearance of Gracie June. She is just watching TV because how can you do anything around the house without them having a screen? Just kidding. Just kidding. Our kids are not always on the screen, but yes, sometimes I give in and they watch TV or play on the iPad so I can get some things done. So I'm folding up all these blankets to take upstairs. We have these bean bags in the playroom, and we stuff most of the blankets in there, and it somehow seems that they have brought every blanket in the house downstairs. So I'm going to take those upstairs and put them back where they belong, and fix the pillows on my couch just so Gracie June can mess them up again. And now I'm going to do a quick vacuum of the downstairs before I mop.
I know you're wrong 'cause you're scared of loving, but baby, right now I'm too. Don't want a day when you say you're done now, 'cause you leave me crying over you. Don't let me fall to the ground so heavily, 'cause I recall what you go through easily. Just let me know where we head in this reverie, and I will stay. Don't mind the way I won't play. Don't like the game, 'cause I will stay, and I will wait for you. 'Cause I will stay.
So to mop my wood floors, I'm just using the o-cedar spin mop and Pine Sol. I just put a little bit of Pine Sol and the rest is hot water. And I love this mop. I have been obsessed with it since I got it. It makes mopping my floors so easy. And I don't know, I'm just obsessed with Pine Sol. I just feel like it cleans really well and it smells good at the same time. So I still use that.
It isn't hard to tell what you were thinking, babe. Your thoughts are only getting louder. While you are up in space, I sit here by myself. Are you gonna spill the truth or waste your life away? Sitting on your fingertips, so I know what you'll say. Baby, don't bother, you know it hurts anyway. Don't bother, as long as you don't say that it's over now, that it's over. We used to talk about getting older.
so now our whole house is clean other than the playroom, and it is a complete disaster. But we are gonna get in here today. I'm probably not gonna be able to include it in this video because it might take us a while to finish this, but we're gonna get in here and we're gonna clean and declutter and organize in here too. So I'll be actually adding some toys and things like that onto the Mercari closet too. So be on the lookout for that if you're looking for some stuff. We're definitely gonna have some princess dresses and tons of other stuff. So, sorry I didn't have time to include this mess in today's video, but it'll definitely be in one soon. Alright friends, so that is it for this cleaning video. I hope you guys got tons of cleaning motivation, maybe got some things checked off for your to-do list while you were watching, or hopefully you're going to go get some things checked off now that you're motivated and ready to clean. And don't forget to subscribe before you leave and click that bell so you get notified anytime I post new videos. And if you're interested in the Mercari app, I do have the information for that in the description box as well. Y'all have an amazing day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!